We all have our favorite wintertime beverage, and this probably seems a little bit out there, but my favorite is bone broth. It's time for me to make another batch, so I'll show you how I make this super satisfying drink. I roast up beef and chicken bones. Once they're brown, I boil the bones in water, and then I get to chopping some vegetables. Celery, carrots, and onions are what I'm using today, but these will stay off to the side for a couple of hours while I boil the bones alone at first and skim off some of the foam the bones create, but then it's time to add in the vegetables to that same pot and then bring it up to a boil again. I also added tomato paste. I love the flavor that this gives. And I simmer away covered for about 12 hours. And once everything has had a chance to come down to room temperature, I strain out the bones and the vegetables. My dog loves the leftover meat from this process. And then when I'm portioning these all out, I'm going to strain it again actually through a much finer strainer. And this helps to get any little bits and pieces that the bigger strainer missed. And even though I'm not canning this broth, it's only meant to stay in the fridge for about a week. I do like to use jars because they seem to be the perfect portion for grabbing one if you want just a drink, or grabbing a few if you want to make a soup or a stew out of this broth. This is such a satisfying weekend project to get totally stocked up with bone broth for the rest of the week.